Hello explorers, welcome back. So we are gonna do, what should we do? So we do savings challenges or games? Let's do savings challenges first this week because I have some savings challenges that I want to finish. This is so hard because it's like, I want to do savings challenges so that I can finish some and then I'll know what I have to be able to use on games. However, yeah, we're just going to do savings challenges first. That's what we're going to do. And then obviously, like, the problem with doing savings challenges first is that games is always, it's unpredictable. And so I may have to go back to savings challenges in the game video. I forgot to tell you guys about this one. So you guys know that my collab pay binder is kind of transitioning all over into mystery, crime scene, kind of go with Halloween, but also my love of true crime, and there's nothing else going on in September. So I had just completed Donna Powered by Creativity's dice game, and I really want to do that game again. I really like it, but I don't like doing the exact same thing over. So I made my own. And I'm very excited to play, and I kind of want to put it in the regular, like, paycheck videos, games, so that I can play it. But that's okay. I have a lot of, what do you call them? I have a lot of, oh, I just hit the camera. I have a lot of collab pay that's going to be coming in, so it's fine. All right, so we're going to go to Oogie Boogie Batch. This is my monthly September one, and we are adding in $20. And the last time I did this, I did not speed you guys through the coloring because I told you guys I just didn't feel like it. Like, it's not that it's so much extra work, but it kind of is because I have to pay attention when I'm editing. Whereas if I don't have to speed through coloring, then I can just let it play and then render it and upload it. And I can be doing something else. 5, 10, 15, 20. And I actually surprisingly got a lot of positive feedback that you guys enjoyed just me, all the talking that I did in the last one. Even though I feel like I was just like blubbering. So yeah. The problem is I don't always know what to talk about. And then by the time I think about what I'm going to talk about, it's usually after coloring, which just makes the video like 12 times longer. So 5, 10, 15, 20. So I need to do the O's. That'll help me. So yeah, I have no idea. We got our downstairs pretty much finished. The baseboards were put in finally. The transition pieces were put in. That all got finished yesterday. And then my husband and I, we had gotten the walls painted, but we just need to get the, like, we got to touch up, like, around the windows and stuff, because the brush we had just was not good for textured walls, so it wasn't getting into all the crevices we needed. And then we just need to go, like, between the two walls and then around the ceiling. So then we will be completely done with that down there. So happy about that. I need to go return one of the transition pieces. So when I went to purchase them, we went to like 3 different stores because the first store that I actually bought the flooring from, they do not carry the transition pieces in stock. Like, you had to order them and it said anywhere from 30 to 75 days. And I was like, oh, I'm not looking to wait like 3 months, whatever, 2.5 months to get these transition pieces. Like, that's crazy. So they recommended we went somewhere else. Of course, I usually have these in order. They recommended that we went somewhere else. So we went over to that place and he was like, he's like, how many do you need? And I said, they told me I would need about 4 of them. He was like, okay. So he like pulled all the ones that he had 4 in stock of because they do like custom colors and stuff there too. And the floor guy was coming the next day, so I definitely did not have time to be ordering anything custom. So He pulled everything that he had 4 in stock of. I wasn't super thrilled with the one that we picked. And for the price that I was paying, I was like, ugh, I just don't know how I feel about this. And he said, well, you know, if you had more time, you could pick anything off this back wall, and we would be able to do it. Or we'd be able to order it, and it would be here by the end of the week. And so I was like, okay, well, let me look. So I look on the back wall, and I found one that was almost perfect. So we're adding $5 into this Thanksgiving challenge. I found one that was like almost a perfect match. And I was like, can you see how many of these you have in stock? So he looked it up and he was like, I have 3 of those. I was like, oh my goodness. Okay, I need 4. So I was like, screw it. As much as I'm paying, I'm not just going to settle for these 4 that they have in stock. I'll just tell the floor guy he might have to reschedule. So I bought the 3 that matched kind of like perfectly, and I ordered a 4th one. Well, when I got home, I actually measured everything, and I was like, if you do it this way, you can actually get all of these areas done in 3 of these, like with just 3 of them. And so I sent those measurements and like my idea to the floor guy. I was like, I'm pretty sure you can do this in just 3. And he was like, yeah, I think so. So then when he sent his employee over to actually do the floors, I was telling him kind of the game plan, because if they would have done it any other way, they would have ran out of like the transition piece. Well, he was able to get it done in those 3, and the 4th one hasn't even arrived yet. So as soon as it arrives, I can return it, and I'm so thrilled about that. So that was a really short story that I turned long for no reason. Because it's hard for me to think and do things at the same time. I'm gonna swap these 5 or 4 5s for a 20 because that's crazy. So now we have $60 in costumes. We are $40 away from being able to put this back into clothing and collab pay that fronted the money for costumes. Beach Babe. I really want to finish this one. I think I put enough in here to finish. I think we can finish. Okay. I want to finish this one either way. So if that means messing up some games, that's okay. So. $2. I can definitely do $2. I don't know why I sit and scratch all of this when it's like I'm completing it. It's not like it's sitting in the binder. I'm gonna have to stare at it, but I just do. $2 and $5. Great. So $7 is going into Beach Babe. And I believe that's gonna bring us in $51. This is a $45 challenge, but it's a $45 plus challenge. So I keep getting messages on Etsy of people that are buying my challenges, and they're like, I scratched off a shell or dice or a book. If you scratch off an icon, any of my challenges that have a number and then a plus, if they have a plus, that means one of these is going to have an icon. The icon is the plus. If you choose to ignore the icon, you're going to save 45 or 70 or whatever the number amount is. If you choose to use the icon, you're going to save more, and that's where the plus comes in. So on the way this was intended to be is that you scratch this, and then the next one you scratch, you would double. You can also choose to ignore it, or you can choose to assign the icon a number ahead of time. I double it, because that's how I intended the game to be played. So let's see, 5... When I scratched that, the next one I scratched was 6. So there will be, it's $45, but there will be an extra 6 in there. So it should bring us in 51. So let's count this. 20, 30, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. Obviously, I do not deal with odd amounts like that. This is $50. I'm going to take this $50 and swap it for this 50 right here. This was that where I was trying to break down the $100 bill. So that's what that is. I put that this one's going in clothing. So let's go ahead and reallocate this right now. For some reason, I thought this was going somewhere else, but that's perfect. We'll go ahead and put this into clothing. I might end up moving this though, into like home maintenance because yes, I'm not going to put it in clothing. I'm going to put it in home maintenance. At the time that I did that one, home maintenance had 200 in it, so it wouldn't need anything more. We still need to get filters for the house. We've been putting it off. So I need to build that back up because each filter is like $50. We've just been terrible homeowners. And there's just a lot of stuff that we need to do, but owning a house is expensive. So that one is done. And give me 1 second. I'm going to put in the replacement. My kids are playing so loud downstairs, but they're not fighting, so I'm not saying anything to them. Okay, so for that one, we're going to finally put A Beaver Walked Into a Bar. This is from Liz and Les. So this one is going to replace the scratch off that I had in there. Now, Mental Health Matters. We are going to complete this one. It needs $15 to complete it. So we're going to do that today, finally. I just feel like this one is one that has been going on for an eternity because I did not make it a priority in the beginning, like at all. I was doing just like the $2 here and there. And so it ended up making this one take a very long time to complete. So if you did this one and you have completed it or you're about to complete it, do you want to see a new version of it in the shop? If you do, I will make a new version of it. If not, I might just take it down. Several of you have purchased it, but there really hasn't been any sales on it in a while. So, and Etsy does cost to list. So if there's no more interest in this one, I might just pull it down. But if you would like to just see a new version of it, let me know and I will definitely make a new one. So this one I'm kind of torn. I know I said I was putting it into medical. I think I still need to put it into medical though. I thought about putting it into personal care, but I think I put some into personal care. Okay, so Mental Health Matters is also complete. So then we can take out this. So now in Mental Health Matters, we should have $100. Let me just count this. So we have 50, 70, 90, 100, 50, 70, 80, 90, $100. So this 100 is going to go into medical. So I think personal care has $50 in it, so it doesn't really need anything right now. So medical now has $55. I'm going to leave the 5 because I'm going to need to get some feminine products pretty soon. Okay. We're going to put this one aside for right now. Let's go over to plants. And in plants, we're going to put $7. This is one that if, depending on how games go, if I can come back and complete this one, I want to. So 5, 6, 7. Because this one only needs $12 to finish. So in plants, we have 50, 60, 70, 85, 86, 87, 88. Yeah, this one only needs $12 to finish it. So we can complete this one. That would be great. So since we completed Mental Health Matters, I'm going to replace it with this. It says cruise spa day, but I'm just going to make it a spa day one. Because the mental health matters one was initially supposed to be for personal care. This one, I mean, spa day, it's perfect for personal care. So I'm going to replace that with this one. That way I kind of always have one going towards each of my sinking funds. So this one's going to go towards personal care or medical, depending on which one needs it at the time. And this is from Syndicate Budgets, and it will bring in $100 when it's complete. So there's that one. Let me see. Let's skip back here. I have not gotten any star notes in so long. We're going to put $5 into Disney. This one is one of those that, like, I only put $5 in every week, and yet, just because I've been super consistent with it, it's really adding up, like, quickly. I feel like. I don't feel like it's taken us forever. But I also think it's because it's not one I've really put an emphasis on, like, getting done. So we have 50, 60, 75. 75 in this Disney one. If I can get it in there. There we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and do the penny savings challenge. Actually, let's put $3 in the gumball. So if you guys are wondering why sometimes I go through those singles and pull out specific singles for some of these, like specifically the gumball one, I try to find B-Bucks to put in the gumball. So fun little fact that I've actually never mentioned is that every single that is in the gumball is a B-Buck. And so I just swap them out. I knew there were a couple of B-Bucks in the grocery. But yeah, just a fun little fact. So every single dollar that's in there is a B-Buck. So let me grab that. And like you can actually see, they're all B-Bucks. So 1, 2, 3. And I'll tell you an even crazier one in the game video. So now, let's do... So we've done that one, that one. Okay, so that one's done. And then I allotted $5 towards Christmas in July, so let's see if we can get somewhere close to that. And this one is, it's the exact same one that I did before from Snow Gardener 307. She sent me 2 of them because there was a flaw in them. So, not a big deal, we're just going to do it twice. It's not like I remember where each one of them is. So the ornament is $2. Okay, 2. 3. And we can scratch one more. So the beach balls are 1. Let's go right here. And 4. So I'd allotted $5, but I guess we're coming in $1 under, and that is totally fine. Okay, so we're going to put $4 in there. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So let's go back here to Christmas in July. There's that one. I'm going to swap out these ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because I'm going to need them. Let's actually swap out these 5s for a 10. Okay, so now let's do the penny savings challenge. We have the back page complete, so I'm hoping we can get one on this second to last page. But I didn't do a ton of cash spending since I've been leveraging my credit, so I don't know how the penny savings challenge is going to go going forward. But we have 25, 50, 75, $1, 25, 50, 60, 70, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, and 82. So $1.82. So nothing, sadly, on that page. This one. Okay. So marked off $1.82. Yeah, I don't know how this is going to go going forward if we continue to leverage our credit this way, which I would like, because I've already earned, just from doing this, I've already earned like $10 because I have cash back on my credit card. I am not going to pull all of the jars over here because the quarter one and the penny one is just way too heavy. And then here's the, ooh, even the nickel and dime is getting super heavy. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. I really enjoy this one, but I'm not going to have a ton of change if I'm doing it this way. I think we're going to call that a day for savings challenges. Lego should be in the savings challenge video, but this is why I like to do games first, because ones like the build a savings and the smiley face challenge are kind of my catch-all. So I like to be able, basically whatever is left over after games, since games you can't really like predict how much you're going to save with those. I like to put whatever's left into those two challenges. So I don't want to assign an amount to them right now. So yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to call it a day, and I will see you guys back here for the September week 2 savings games, or game challenges. I don't really know. What do you guys call the games? Like, do you call them savings games? Is it game night? Is it game challenges? I don't know. I don't know. So let me know what you guys call them. But I will see you guys back here for game night. So until next time, bye.